Welcome to another episode of Healing Money Talks. My name is Emma Lucy Wall, and as usual, I invite you to put your phone on airplane mode. Put the kettle on, make yourself a nice warm drink, and if you can, sit back, relax, and listen deeply to the conversation that's about to unfold. You never know what you might hear. So, my very special guest today is Anna Kupisz. Anna is a passionate and successful businesswoman and international best-selling author who has dedicated over 10 years to building her own companies. She is the CEO of 3 companies, including Software Limited and Foundation with Initiative. A financial strategist and mentor with a background in economics and psychology, Anna draws from a wealth of experience to guide other businesswomen from making a decent turnover and low profit to a high turnover and high profit. Anna's philosophy is that your business must allow you to thrive, not just survive. Her unparalleled ability to assess your business and make key inspired recommendations for changes has allowed many women to achieve or exceed their financial goals faster and more easily than expected. She helps to shift your perception of the business and recalculate finances to include your personal budgets, allowing you to finally be able to make money to fulfill your mission and live the lifestyle you want to live. And the truly amazing thing about Anna is that she manages to do all this while homeschooling her 2 sons and living an active and exciting life. She travels the world and provides the best experiences possible for herself and her family. Anna, thank you so very much for joining me.
Hello, Emma. Thank you very much for having me here. I'm really happy and cannot wait our conversation today.
No, I'm really excited. The thing that I just can't resist bringing everybody's attention to is the words from making a decent turnover and low profit to a high turnover and high profit. Do you want to talk a little bit more about that, Anna? I know it's one of your favourite subjects.
Yes, it is because, for me, just it's really important that entrepreneurs, especially female entrepreneurs around the world, I want to see them really thrive in their life. I want to see them being able to make their boldest dream come true. I'd like them to carry on with their mission. And I know that living the lifestyle you just want to live, and I'm not talking even about, like luxurious lifestyle. I'm just talking about lifestyle that will keep you strong, motivated, happy. So you can just concentrate on your company. You can concentrate on your mission. You can concentrate on like being really you. You just simply need money. You cannot struggle all the time. You cannot struggle financially. You have to feel that you're successful. And that means not only like decent turnover, it means high turnover. And we cannot be afraid of making, making really good money in terms of turnover revenue. However, revenue is not it is not a king. We just really want to have high turnover. We want to have really high revenue, but at the same time, we forget that the profit really is more important because the profit will allow you really to thrive, especially when it comes to carrying on with your mission, especially if you want to impact the world. Like you need to have really high profit. And of course, this is subjective here, high, because for some people, high profit will be something like £500,000 or £3 million. For some, high profit will be £100,000, £100,000, sorry, or like I don't know, £400,000. Like it is subjective. However, what is really important is that profit, it is not your salary. So apart from profit that I want all the entrepreneurs to have in their company, I want them also to have their own salary that is treated as a cost in your company, that can just, as I said, just keep you strong, motivated. So you can have salary from your business because you work there, just simply.
Yeah.
And at the same time, your business needs to have profit, so you can invest in your own business, so you can allow yourself to be like really involved in different charity organizations, for example, or you can just by yourself do something for the community. And I am surrounded by people that just want to somehow like fix the world, help the world. Yes. And just they all say, yes, I cannot do it by myself, I need people to help me, and because I need people to help me, I also need to pay them, so I need money, and if I need money, I need profit. And just this is why I think that it is so essential to be able to have high revenue and high profit, and just being aware that this is just a number that can be made, so we can as I said, like make our dreams come true, and we can carry on with our missions.
Yeah. We were talking yesterday about a lot of people see it the other way around, don't they? They see that they have to start off creating these really low value products before they
Yes.
can rise up to selling high
Yes.
value products. And I know that that is absolutely not the model that you like people to work around.
No, no, there's, even I would say just start totally differently. Start with calculating the salary you want to have in your business. Then add all the costs that you can estimate for your company for the next 12 months. Then add the profit you want to make. And then you will have the financial goal. When you have the financial goal for your company, think how many clients you will be able to acquire within a year. If this is like 100 clients, okay, divide the financial goal by 100, or divide the financial goal, for example, by 50, like depends how many clients you're able to acquire. And then you will have the price range of your potential service or potential product. And then start to work on developing the service, developing the product. You will know that, for example, the price range of your products or services will be like around, let's say, £5,000. Then accept that. Do not say, "Oh, this is so expensive." No, accept the fact that this is 5,000, because you need to have like £5,000, for example, from each client, because like you want to have your lifestyle, because you need to be motivated. You cannot just let yourself like I would say just you cannot just follow the path that leads you to depression because of struggling financially. You need your salary. At the same time, you need profit because you want to be involved in different, for example, charity organizations. So just accept that fact,
Mhm.
and then develop the service, and then look for clients that can and want to afford your prices. Because the funny thing is that in each industry we have premium products and lower priced products.
Yeah.
And yes, we start with wealthy client segments. We start with those rich people. Very often I just hear like people say, I don't want to start with rich people. Like this word rich is so difficult for them. That is why very often I just use the word wealthy. It's better. But I would say those people can afford your products, so you can make your salary, you can make profit, so then you can help others, so you can create, for example, lower priced products, lower priced services, because you can invest in marketing, in paid ads, for example, so you can have higher sales volume, so you can still have so you can still make some money on those like lower priced products.
Mhm.
However, you do not have to have the salary from this part of like your business. Like wealthy people allow you to carry on with your life and allow you to generate profit. Then you can start to help other people, because first you need to help yourself. Yeah, yes, you need to save yourself. This is your first, like I would say, obligation. Yeah, your first task: save yourself, save your family, then think about saving others. It's like on a plane. First put the mask on your face, then help other people and your kids. Yes, because you cannot be just burnt out, you cannot be depressed, because if you let yourself to be depressed, frustrated, then you won't help anybody.
Yeah.
Like you will manage to help, for example, no, 50 people in this world, and that's also beautiful. But if you have potential to help or touch thousands, millions, then just 50 is not enough. But in order to touch like thousands life, millions life, you need to first save yourself. So I remember that I listened this, I heard this sentence from one of my mentors from Canada, and he said, first you need to be incredibly selfish. You need to put yourself first. So then you can be incredibly generous.
Yeah. And actually, if your client base is wealthy people, so their £5,000 might be to somebody much poorer £50. So it's actually a proportion of so it seems to me it's all about product placement. It's it's trying to sell to the people who've actually got that money. Not There's no point selling to people who are living on
Yes.
benefit a £5,000 package. They're never going to buy it. But somebody who's already living a very affluent lifestyle, that's not going to impact them that much.
Yes, that's true. Hmm.
Although also
That's
people value there is a value, isn't there? To I'm not saying that it completely trivializes it because they like their high ticket. And I know some wealthy people, they still like to see that nice high ticket thing, and they will take it a bit more seriously.
Mhm.
How many people?
Well,
Go on, sorry.
no, no, just what I wanted to say, that yes, you're absolutely right. That just we are selling to those wealthy people because, like, when it comes, or in terms of price, it's not really something that they cannot afford, or just they can. Well, they are also more resourceful. For example, they have, even if, for example, your package is not £5,000, but it's like £20,000, they are able to organize the money. So maybe they do not have the cash like right this moment, but they are able to organize the money. They are able to borrow the money. They are able like to generate the money, like additional money for your service. And yes, um, people that barely can afford buying something for like £1,000 or £500, we do not target them with those packages that are so, like, so like, are they so expensive? Again, it's like relative, it's subjective.
Yeah. And what would you say to somebody who says that they're not ready to, that they need to build their own confidence by going through that low level thing, and they build themselves up incrementally by starting off with a lower value package, or lower priced package. It's probably not lower value, to be honest.
Well, for me, it's always really difficult. Why? Because if somebody says that I need first to start with this lower priced packages, I will say, look, first of all, the most successful people in this world, they start with targeting wealthier client segment. It doesn't need to be the wealthiest in the world, yes, but at least target the more affluent middle class. Yes, and you will feel more confident that, because this is still like a middle class, but for example more affluent middle class. But do not start with this lower packages, because you position your business also by setting low price. And when we position our business, and this is something that will happen either we want it or not, we will be associated. Your business will be associated with lower prices. And
Mhm.
the problem is that you will start struggling financially, because if you with lower prices, the problem is that you are not able to have high margins. So you need to work really like hard, or really a lot, in order to sell to as many people as it is possible, so you can have your salary. And then you do not really see the possibility of growing your business, because you're really, let's say, let's use this word, famous around those less affluent client segments. So when you want to go to the more affluent client segment, you're starting from scratch. Yes, because just you need to like change the positioning of your business. And like, more affluent people will look at your business and will say, okay, but why you are now selling to me? Well, your prices were lower, so probably either the quality is lower or the value you're offering is lower, and you're an expert in like this particular client segment. Why you think I should buy from you? It will be more difficult, to be honest. This is really funny because if you have no history at all and you just start position yourself as a like high ticket person, uh, it will be easier for you to sell than if you first had lower priced products. So you have the history of being in this lower, let's say, level when it comes to the price. So it's more difficult then to increase your prices to sell the high ticket. Very often, just people create a separate brand. So because they see that this is really difficult, and at the same time, if you want to increase your prices because you want to have higher margin because you can barely make money for your salary, and if you want to invest in your business, then you need to resign from your salary. So you, like, sooner or later you will decide, okay, either I'm ready or not, I need to have higher prices because just I deserve to have like a decent salary. That's it. Or I just need to close the business and go to the full-time job. So
Yeah.
like, there is a kind of thinking. So either I'm ready or not, I'm doing it. But then again, if you increase your prices and you have only those people around you, you're surrounded by those people that cannot afford your higher prices, then you will lose the confidence again,
Mm.
because like you will see that you want to offer more value, that you're ready to have like really great service that will solve the whole problem of your potential client segment. However, the people around you will say, yes, I really would love to be a client, but the price is too high. So they will start saying the price is too high, the price is too high, it's too expensive, and you will start believing that. So
Mm.
you like, so again, there is this problem of starting with lower price. So if you don't feel confident now, I would say, okay, just look for people that will believe in you. It
Mm.
can be a friend, it can be a family, it can be like a mentor, whoever, and borrow this belief in you. Yes,
Yes.
just borrow it and just go with it, just borrow it. Yeah,
Mm.
and just start doing it. The other thing is that I would say start to feel comfortable around people that are more like more wealthy. Just go to the, and I think we were talking about it yesterday, just go to those places, like the best hotels, the most expensive spa. Just go and like order, I don't know, a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. You do not have to even buy lunch there. Yes,
Mhm.
just look that those people are exactly the same like you. They have exactly the same problems.
Mm.
I mean, maybe not exactly the same problems, but part of the problems that they have is exactly the same that you have. So if you're a parent, they are also parents, and they have exactly the same problem with the teenagers that they have as you have. So
Mm.
just start to think that we are not so different from each other. Yes. And just start to feel more comfortable around those people. Or the other thing is calculate really how much money you need in order to um, um, make your family I would say happy, but happy I mean just create this lifestyle that is really like, it's not luxurious, but is a decent lifestyle, is a decent life that will keep you strong, motivated, that you do not feel any fear, so you do not struggle really. Yes, calculate, like really be honest with you how much money you need. Very often people say, oh, I need something like £2,000. Well, whenever I calculate with my clients the salary that they really need for their family, for themselves, it starts with £4,000 really. And it's not something really luxurious. Like, it's, they want to have holidays, they want to have, like, I don't know, some savings, they want to be able, like women for example, they want to be able to go to the hairdresser at least 2 times per month. They want to be able to do their nails like I don't know, like once for 2 weeks. Yes, they
Mhm.
want to be able to do yoga. They want to be able, like, like those regular normal things that we usually say, to which we usually say no, because we think that we cannot allow ourselves for spending money on them, because we need to save more money.
Mhm.
So if you really calculate how much money you need, then, and if you really calculate how much money you need, if you want, for example, if you have kids, yes, so if you want to give your kids really the best experience you can only give them by investing in like different activities, but also spending quality time with them, not only like in the nearest park, but wherever, yes, uh, then you will see how much money you need. And just again, embrace this number. Say, okay, this is my number. This is how much money I need. And if this is how much money I need, I just need to start doing it. Yes. And like, it's funny, but like when people really calculate how much money they need, it's like, come on, just how it is possible that I'm making like, I don't know, 1,000 pounds and I'm like making a living? Like, no, I don't want to live like that anymore. I want to have like higher salary. And if it means selling to or acquiring more affluent, more like wealthier people, okay, I'm ready. I'm a little bit afraid of, I don't really know how to do it, but I will figure it out. But first, you need to have this decision. Okay, I'm going there. Yes.
Yeah, it's a real
And yeah,
mindset shift.
yes, yes. And then you say to yourself, and I will build my confidence on the way. And it will happen.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's nothing like getting that money in the bank that does really help to build the confidence.
No, like it's just, it's more about working like on your mindset constantly.
Mm.
So I think that it is really really important to work on your business and on your mindset at the same time. I mean, sometimes I think that it's really difficult to change your mindset if you just um, working on, for example, being more resourceful, feel really well among affluent people, and if you work on different money blocks, but at the same time you're not working with your numbers. Yes, so, and you do not like at the same time you do not develop your business. So I would say that then this mindset work is like a little bit divorced from reality. You need, like, because like when you work on your business, then you see what kind of money blocks you have. You do not have to think about them, you do not have to figure it out. They're just in front of your eyes. Yes.
Yes. I work quite a lot in the spiritual community, and I think there's a real that's a place where there are enormous blocks for a multitude of reasons. Um,
Yeah.
and they're going back lots of lifetimes, lots of people hiding their gifts and feeling like somehow if they receive money that it separates them from their spirituality. What's your experience been in that department?
Well, I just think that again, there is something that forces us to think that when it comes to our gifts, we cannot make money
Mm,
uh, um, using our gifts. Yes, just know it's something inappropriate. But again, if somebody wants to pay you for your work and wants to reward you, yes, because like things that you did were really important and helped the person. So when you say no, I don't want money from you, you're like stopping, you're blocking the energy flow,
yeah,
because this is a kind of energy exchange. Yes, I did for you, and the person wants to, like, wants to give it back. Yes, somehow. Just
yeah,
this is the constant movement of the energy of what's going on between us. So just when you're blocking it here, that means that also you will block it in different parts of your life. So from my perspective, like, this is extremely important to accept that money is a kind of only a kind of, I don't know, like a tool, a kind of thing that allows us to exchange the energy easier. Yes. Like I would just, it's not that I'm like teaching that, because like I'm the financial strategist. Yes, I believe in like the energy flow. I believe that we need to accept that we have right to make money. And the other thing is that, as I told you, when you target uh, wealthy people, they know that they can afford, for example, your high prices, but also they know they're buying from you because also they know that you have your own mission, that you want to fix the world, that you want to help millions, and that you need the money. So they are more than happy that they can pay you your high prices because they know that the money will be used further. So they also want to like support you in this way because they know that thanks to their money, different, like life of different people can be touched, can be changed. Yes, so this is how we support each other. So very often, like, this is what I do. I love working with other people, and I this is also how businesses that are like seven figure businesses, 8 figure businesses, work with my team. They ask us to make audits and calculate everything for them so they can like improve their company. But at the same time, they're more than happy to pay us the money, because then those clients know that then I can, for example, be able to work with other entrepreneurs with I can share my knowledge, I can share my expertise, so I can work on changing the entrepreneurs lives. I can touch their lives. I can change the perception, the way they operate with numbers, so they can make more money, so they can help others. So, and this is this is like the snowball effect. Yes.
Brilliant. Yeah, that's really, we're very disempowered if we're scrimping and saving. It just really, it doesn't help anybody.
Yes.
And I loved what you said. One of the first words you talked to me about when we spoke yesterday was, you said the C word, the collaboration word, and my heart just cracked open, because that's a big part of what I'm doing with this podcast and with these conversations, is to bring people out into the light, and to amplify these voices that are speaking all over the world. And I know that you're very, very enthusiastic and positive about collaboration.
Yes, that's true. Well, to be honest, when it comes to my businesses, like I always, I'm able to succeed in the business thanks to other women, thanks to other entrepreneurs, to other business owners. Just when we collaborate, um, when we create business partnerships, and we support each other in a different ways, but then the business can grow really, like I would say, in this easy and relaxed way. This is what Tasha Chen usually says, and she is also like all about, like, for example, law of attraction. Say easy and relaxed. So yes, so when we collaborate each other, we are able to build our business in this easy and relaxed way. And I think that also, like, when we support each other, especially like from this is my experience, especially women, when we support each other, we are so much more empowered. We feel supported, and when we feel that we are supported, well, we can move mountains.
Yeah.
Yes, nothing is really impossible for us, and this is just what's really important also for me. So this is also why, for example, I look for different opportunities to be interviewed. This is why I invite also people to have an interview with me. This is why I create like a Facebook group. Or this is why I'm like, I try to be visible on different like summits, because I think, or I was organizing a summit when I was gathering like speakers, because I think that we need just to allow and make it easier for us just um, to give ourselves, like, I don't know, to be more visible, and so our message can be just heard, yes, in different part of the world.
Yeah, and we do need, I think women in particular, we do need each other. We're just naturally better, like you say. We're stronger. and we can
Yes.
do so much more when we feel that we're not trying to do it all on our own.
Yes, and this is also another thing. We do not really like, well, the women that I met, yes, they don't really like feeling that they need to compete with somebody. And when we feel that we do not have to compete, when we feel that we can collaborate and that we can support each other, then it's just easier. We really, then we are more like, we are open. We can really like, then we can create the synergy effect. Yes. And like, as I said, we can just move mountains then.
Yeah. And we can relax, and we can let it be easy when we're in that place, and
Yeah,
let that energy flow much more freely. And the competition, I mean, competition is so old paradigm to me. It's like it's going, but it's clinging on because it's all we've known. And we are really sort of talking about redefining things at quite a base level. So very, very inspiring to speak with you, Anna. I'm so delighted that you've crossed my path, and I've got a feeling that we'll keep crossing.
I hope so. I'm also really happy that we could have this conversation, because just for me it's really important. So that women just simply are aware of this fact that we do not have to start with lower prices. We have incredible gifts. We have incredible value that we can offer to the market, and there are people that are more than happy to pay for it. And then we, thanks to that, we do not have to struggle. We do not have to struggle financially, because when you start to struggle financially, you lose your own confidence. Really, you lose your belief in yourself, and just this is something we cannot really afford, because there's too much to that needs to be done in this world.
Absolutely. Thank you. And our gifts are worth our gifts. They're gifts. They are
Yes,
very, very valuable things, and we must not ignore their incredible value.
that's true.
So thank you so, so much for your time, for your incredible wisdom, for your inspiration, for your beautiful energy.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.